All right. You're thinking about it, huh?
I've been
thinking about it.
Because at first I was like, oh no, I can't just show up in anything regular LisaRaye is on. Miss LisaRaye, everybody that comes on real quick, I ask them to tell me who they are and one thing that you love most about yourself, however you would like to qualify yourself.
I am a woman. I am a former first lady. I'm an actress. I'm a philanthropist. I'm a humanitarian. I am a mother, a cousin, and an awesome godmother, a mentor, and someone that's sensitive but strong at the same time. I am confident. I am motivating. I am inspiring. I am a superwoman. I am every woman. What I like most about me is that I am definitely down to earth and free. You're going to get it straight from the hip. I don't have nothing to lose because my opinion is mine. It's just that. It's mine. And I can offer it to anyone that wants to listen. And those that don't want to listen have an opportunity to walk away. But it doesn't change who I am. I am me and me am I. And I am glad and proud of who I am.
I don't know about y'all, but I knew something like this was going to come out of me asking me that question. LisaRaye, I don't know about the rest of these people in this room. I'm pretty sure they feel like I feel. You are in our family.
That's an awesome compliment to have so many people tell you the same thing. And then really it's my way of checking myself. It's me checking the checker. Like, am I walking the walk? Am I talking the talk? Am I being about what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? That I even meet people and they go, I met you 5 years ago backstage. And I always say, was I nice? And they go, you were so down to earth. You were so cool. And that for me is bingo.
You have to watch how you treat people. That's a very important thing. You don't know who people are. And I think in your line of work, you never know who's on set. You never know who this person knows. And all of a sudden you got a job based on the fact that you were nice to some kid. Yeah. Was just asking you a question.
Yeah.
Take us back to 1998. The movie's Wrapped is coming out.
Yeah. I remember.
What was your life like that year?
I remember being so focused because I came out to Hollywood to do just that, to be an actress, to be a star. That's what I wanted to do, you know? So to have a movie with so many other stars in it that I was a fan of, first of all, it blew me away.
And a lot of them was there first as well, which is like, are you serious?
Yeah. Terrence Howard, Charlie Murphy was in it, Jamie Foxx, Bernie Mac, Michael Clark Duncan, Luke Skywalker, Uncle Luke, Alex Thomas, Adele Givens. He know how to pick them. You know what I mean? He handpicked them.
That was a brilliance on Ice Cube's behalf.
Yeah. So, you know, when you have such a movie that's coming out totally about your character, I was doing press, I was doing interviews, I was taking pictures and having photo shoots. And on that level, coming from being an ex-model, it was like, I'm shooting pictures now that really is going somewhere. You know what I mean? That's really going to be seen. And I remember the premiere. My sister flew in for the premiere because she had signed a poster of hers and said, here's to us making it. And I can't wait to pop our first bottle of champagne when you make it. So needless to say, the premiere Players Club, she walked down the red carpet with me and we popped that bottle of champagne. But I have to be honest and say, I didn't get a chance to watch Players Club that night of the premiere. I didn't because I was too busy watching everybody else watching and my mama watch it. Like, what she think about the scenes, you know what I mean? And so I wanted to see everybody else's reaction. So I really just got a chance to see Players Club in its entirety just a couple of weeks ago.
I was going to ask you, have you seen it yet? Because I remember you saying a couple of times that you still haven't watched it all the way through.
Yeah.
So now that you have seen it,
it's awesome.
See what we saw?
I see why it's a cult film now. Where we single-handedly brought stripping back to the game. You know what I mean? It's like we did that.
I wasn't able to watch it when it came out because my mama just did not allow that in her house. And so I had to wait until I was on my own as an adult to watch it. And it was still around that time, stripping was not seen, exotic dancing, it wasn't even called that still. It wasn't seen as something respectable. And now we're getting to a point where how is life? And like, it's okay for people to get their money in this way. And it's not seen as a disrespectful thing to do for your body or for yourself.
Right. Which is a double-edged sword, so to speak, because when you think about having this platform in which you can talk about all things, it's almost like, do you glorify it or do you not? Is it good just because it's being done, or is it not? You know what I mean? It's such a thin line, because you don't want to school your little girl and push her into being an exotic dancer, do you? Or don't you? We don't really know.
It's not like you want to set out to do that when you have a daughter, obviously.
Yeah, like I wouldn't. Right. I'll just be honest. I would say there's a lot of other jobs, honey, that I think that you can do besides going in the club and taking your clothes off for whomever wants to pay to get into that club. Let's think about something else. That's me. However, we do know that there's tons of women out there making their money, securing the bag, taking care of their families, going to school,
businesses, creating generational wealth.
Yes, you know what I mean? So it's real. It's something that we can't push under the rug and not let our kids know about, because it exists. And we want them to hear about it firsthand from us. We don't want them to see it and have it glorified in a way that they feel like, oh, that's it. That is what I aspire to do. That might be on your journey, but that's not what you're going to aspire to just do. And that's it. That's all. That's not your career. Like I said in the movie, what you going to do? Make a career of this? You know what I mean? So, when I speak about it in just the terms in which I just did. You know what I mean? It is definitely something that is out there. But definitely there's something that, to me, being even a sex symbol means that I'm giving you something to be able to use your imagination. Because if I just give it all to you, then I'll be doing Playboy. And that would be a different type of picture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want to have the mystique of the mystery to imagine what if and when if, not just like, bam, here it is.
Right.
That's just not my style. You know what I mean? Because when I go in the strip club, honey, when I tell you, you think they push the button down there, bam, LisaRaye is upstairs. Like, all my dances are free. You know what I mean? I have to say, girl, if you don't get your ass out my face, you know what I mean? I have to say that. You know what I mean? But I be getting moves and all kinds of, like one girl, she smelled so good, I had to go, what are you wearing? Because you smell great. Because I'll tell you, when I came to LA, the movie roles and TV roles were not coming like that. So I had to pay the bills too. You know what I mean? So I knew, being an ex-model, that I knew how to be a video girl. And then I also knew that the people that were directing videos were aspiring to be directors of movies and TV shows. That
was that time, right? The hype really.
So for me, I am thinking of a master plan. How do I get from here to here? Because this is where I want to be over there. How do I get there? And so when I started doing so many videos, I didn't want to be a video host. So I was hiding in the bathroom because I just wanted the money. I wanted to pay my bills and take care of my kids. You know what I mean? I didn't really care about being seen in all the videos. Just the ones where I was the only girl, you know what I mean, being seen. But I took Tupac's last video, A, because it was Tupac, first of all. B, I was friends with Suge. And C, because Lionel Martin, which was the director of the Tupac video, Toss It Up, was directing How to Be a Player. I wanted an audition.
My girl.
So I got in.
I love that.
Tupac saw me and was like, I want her to do the segment with me. So they gave me 2 segments, more than the rest of the other girls that was in the video. So I was
you was just over here trying to get you a little sandwich or something.
Girl. I want somebody fine like her. I was like, one, me.
Hi.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you noticed. Super fine.
And that's when Ice Cube saw me in the video. And so hence he called me in for...
Your strategy worked, sis. You did.
Yeah, you got to have a strategy. You got to have a plan. You got to know why you're getting in the business and what it is that you want to do. Now, needless to say, I've grew within my platform and within my artistry and within my celebrity, because I'm no longer doing the things that I used to do when I first started either. I grew because I knew more that I did then. Now,
you could have gotten eaten up. You know what I mean?
We all can. But you have to be conscious to say, I don't want to be eaten up. I didn't come here to be eaten up. So I have to be cautious, and I have to observe my surrounding and make sure that this is the place that I need to want to be. That's what you got to do. Other than that, you're a follower, because then you looking and saying, oh, that's what she doing, and that's what she doing. Okay, well then that's it then, and here I go. And then you gone, you eating up. Right. It's like, no, you stand for something and stand tall and say, I'm not down for that. I ain't got to do it that way. Or just because you did it that way don't mean I got to do it that way. I may take a little bit of yours and mine and that person and you, not you, a little bit of you, and mix that together and bam, you got me. You know what I mean? But you're not a cookie cutter of some one person, because you are authentically who you are. You know what I mean? And so I don't fit. I can remind you of Jada. I can remind you of Vivica. I can remind you of any other around the way girl. But that's just a character. Meaning we have different characters within ourselves that makes you say, I can see them being friends. I can see them being cool. They got that same little sass about them. But that don't mean that she is I am her. That means I'm me, she's her, and she's her. You know what I mean? So dare to be different is what I always tell people. Dare to be different.
And you do. You can tell that you preach that and you walk that.
Yeah.
I love this experience of you, Miss LisaRaye. This is everything to me. I'm just over here bouncing around through my questions and I'm like, wow.
Look, ass on, girl, you got me.
I love it. But you are very honest and open about your experience of love, because it's been played out for a lot of us to see. And people are always curious about who you with, who's LisaRaye dating, so why do you feel we care so much, and do you regret letting us in on that part of your life?
I don't say I regret. I learned, and I am learning to keep things more private than I have in my past. When I'm in love, or when I'm engaged, or when I'm going to get married, I'm not trying to ever hide that, because that means happiness. You know, so if you see a ring on my finger or a smile on my face and you want to say, girl, you look happy, I'm going to give you that. And you're going to know. That's nothing to hide. You know what I mean? So no, I don't regret anything, because I am single and I am looking for love. I wanted to find me, and I wanted to take me away like Al done. You know, but until then, I'm focused on my business and my family, my work. You know what I mean? And so, you know, I am just like every other girl out there. I want a companion. I want somebody to grow old with. I want somebody to trip out with. I want somebody to check me. I want somebody to take care of me. I want all of that. You know what I mean? I want somebody to have a solid foundation with. You know, so if that's online dating, if that's on TV dating, a dating game, or if that's my girlfriend's playing, it's like, bring it on, because I love people. I love talking. I love relationships. So if I meet somebody, that don't mean that there may be a love connection from it. I may have a friendship out of it. You know what I mean?
Right,
but
right.
I'm not the person that you can look at and say, oh, I can't really introduce her to nobody, because now, does that mean I got standards? I got standards, and I hope like hell he got standards too. I hope he makes the woman rise in a first lady. But I ain't no pooper. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a lot that comes with me, and I am a lot. I'm a lot. And I am successful. So if you coming into my empire and you can't help lead that empire, then I don't need you at all, because I'm holding it down already. So if this intimidates you, then I'm going to need to walk you to the front door. That's what I'm going to do, because I don't want to waste your time, and I don't want you to waste mine. But I want you to come in here and say, I see where I can upgrade you, just like Beyonce said. Let me upgrade you, because if I'm bringing something to the table, he got to bring something to the table too. That's only fair, right? I'm looking for nobody to take care of me, like financially. You know, I don't need that. I would want that. And if you can take me higher, absolutely. But if we can take each other higher, I'm down for that as well. I'm all for that, because I don't want to change my lifestyle, because I like it the way I live, if not better, because I want bigger, better, more. That's my prayers. I want more. I want more.
Amen. And I'm afraid because of what you have brought, not just because I'm asking for it.
Yeah.
But what you've already brought. Now, let me ask you this, LisaRaye. Does that make you feel a certain type of way knowing that you are LisaRaye McCoy, and you have to feel, you have to have a stronger discernment, or even have a bulldog in your way, because a lot of BS can come your way? Do you believe the people that come your way for love?
I'm open totally. I'll say that. I'm very open. I do have a discernment, and I am very anointed, and I have a great spirit. I do. What my problem normally is that when I am around my male friends, it's like they just waiting until the vulnerable moment to be like, and it's like, if this was going to be, it would have been, okay? You know what I mean? I have to do that. You know what I mean? Like, bring it down, you know what I mean? Am I intimidating? Yeah. Sometimes. Sometimes. Will that make me soften myself? Probably a little bit in some areas, but I'm unapologetically me, and I like me. You know what I mean? I'm strong. I needed to be strong because I'm independent and I'm single and I take care of my family. So I need to be the way that I am. I just need a man that's not intimidated by all of this. Because when you're not, then you're the one for me. You're the one I can talk to. You're the one I can intimidate because you got your own and you strong yourself. So no regrets, but I definitely welcome anyone to try their chance. You know what I mean? Just come on with it, you know, because I want to experience that. Yeah. Right.
And look, sir, when you arrive, please direct me to the rest of your family, the lineage. Okay. I would love to show up at the family reunion because where there's one, there has to be many.
That's what I always say. I know how to pick them too, girl. Like, it's almost like my cousin said, you sniff money out. And I'm like, do I? But I date success.
Does it find you?
Yeah, it does. They right in my path. It's like, wow, you know. But I think what I'll do this time, your question was, you know, do I regret just letting everyone into the public of my private life? I don't regret it, and I don't think I could have hid it because I was a first lady. And so because Turks and Caicos is governed by the UK, it belongs to Queen Elizabeth. So there was absolutely no way of hiding that.
Right.
For God's sakes, they flew over Grace Kelly's tiara for me to wear in my wedding. Like, there were certain things that had to happen in my wedding. You know what I mean? So that was a historical moment for all of us because it made me the first Black actress to be a first lady ever. So that's a title that I hold high. You know what I mean? I'm very proud of that, you know? So, you know, because LisaRaye was married to a president, it's like, who in the hell is LisaRaye going to be with that? I am asking the same damn thing.
Like, wow, now,
I am asking the same thing. I'm like, wait.
You came through with the royalty, and we were like, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah.
And now you're Queen Mother of Africa, LisaRaye of Ghana.
And what that means is that I'm a corporate. I'm an liaison. I'm an ambassador for what we do in America and how we can help them to bridge that gap, even if that's just and only education, which happens to be my thing with kids, with children. Right. I think everything can be vision. You know what I mean? We learn by pictures. We daydream by images. Right. You know what I mean? And so if you can think it, then it's a possibility because a chair wasn't a chair until someone thought about it and then saw it, you know, and to make it. So I want to teach on that level to be able to dream. And so I don't mind going over there, meeting some people and doing a school and talking to the kids and being able to inspire them and bringing over the things that I learned here from us in America to go over there. I want to be able to do business international. I want to be able to use my best way that I can. I don't want to just help my kids inside of my household because I don't want to be selfish. I want to share everything I got with whomever is going to be able to build from that. Because I've had a couple of ladies in my life that did that to me, sold it to me, Miss Betty Wright, when I first came on your interview. And the Pat that we've lost, rest in peace. She was a godmother. I used to go to her Bible studies in Miami all the time. You know, she used to call me randomly and just to check on me. It's something to be said when you have an old diva, for real, diva in the true sense. Not what we call diva now, but what we used to call diva. An older diva, a mature, respected diva that has been there, done that, to be able to call you and say something encouraging to you. You can't pay for that. No. I'm thankful for that. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be one of those too. I want to be someone that you can rely on, that you feel like when I get it from LisaRaye, she going to give it to me real and honest. Yeah. I want to be that. You know what I mean? So, what go around, come around, because I definitely believe in karma. I definitely believe in what go up comes down, And so I live my life that way. You know what I mean? That's my motto. I'm living life. I'm living my life like it's golden.
Well, you definitely can tell, and you are well on your way. You're not a singer, but you are well on your way to diva status in that regard of being like that queen mother that you are. Like the title seemed to find you, sis.
It did, and let me tell you, they've watched me for a couple of years before they bestowed that on me. And I had a ceremony here in Los Angeles the day before my birthday, and it was awesome. And I did a traditional ceremony in Ghana. I was actually supposed to be there this May, but because we're going through the COVID-19, of course, ain't nobody traveling. We think about going abroad right now. No. Yeah. So I'm excited, though, to figure out, how we're going to do that, because I have been to South Africa, the motherland, but I have not been to Ghana at all. Oh, wow. And so I want to see who I can meet. I want to meet the president. I want to meet the sponsors. I want to meet the businessmen. I want to meet the principals and the teachers. I want to meet the people in the community, in the townships. I want to be able to walk on their soil. I want to take my grandbaby and my daughter. I want to be over. That's where we come from. You know what I mean? I want to, that richness over there. I want to feel what that feels like around me. I don't know. My husband might even be over there.
I know people feel a way about Nigerian men, but I don't know if Ghanaian men have that same reputation.
I don't know. Let me tell you, where I'm at right now, there might be a possibility that he can stay over there and I can stay over here. I'm going to be all right with that. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, new relationships.
See, that's why I got to marry somebody successful, because you got to have enough money to get me to wherever I need to get to. So if you still are over there or wherever, he might be in Italy, and you might have to stay over there for business. I can come and go whenever please and however much I need to, because we got it like that. I can come over there.
I'm signing up for this type of relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to have it be what I need it to be when I need it to be.
Exactly. Me too.
Honey, y'all, I'm sitting over here like, wait, ain't nothing wrong with that. I see you when I see you. We can link up in Ghana, or we can link. You got business in Italy? I'll be there.
Yeah.
Because you sent the jet.
Yeah. Exactly. And here's the thing: when you really got stuff going on, and he got stuff going on, I'm working for legacy now. So I'm working to have residual money that can take care of my grandbaby's babies. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta get it rich.
Yes.
So I don't want to stop. And then here's the thing: you are into a businessman. Businessmen are strategists. They like to build, and they know money. So he's not gonna want to stop me from doing what I'm doing and what I'm building. He's gonna help me build that. And then because we're gonna be in love, he's gonna say, "Well, babe, go ahead, finish that. And as soon as you finish, come on over to where I'm at. Come on and go with me. Doom, doom. Come on over to my place.
Just send the jet.
Send the jet now." Okay? It gave me chill bumps, girl.
That is my new jam.
There you go.
Just send it, LisaRaye. That's our.
That's all.
Everybody, please. Tweet it, touch, agree. That's the way we want to live our lives. I want to stay in this vein of conversation because I'm curious about how you handle former relationships, because you did have a very mature way of talking about your exes, and never dragging anybody, just being honest.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm curious, would you leave the door open for any situations? Like, could Mr. Turks and Caicos come back into your life, or that's the ship sailed?
Mm-hmm. Ship sailed. There was a lot that happened. Yeah. And although, I had to release that pain and that anger, and then I had to forgive him. I had to forgive me, but we're good friends. I talked to him. He's remarried. He's trying to, he's still going through the trial and case that he's been going through for the last 5 years, So he has bigger fish to fry. He is fighting for his life right now, his independence, his freedom, you know. And so that's where he is. And I'm in Hollywood doing what I'm doing and moving on and happy.
Thriving.
Mm-hmm.
Thriving. So you're not a door opener, leaving the door open, leaving it ajar.
No, not really.
I have to get over that for myself. I'm now starting to realize that that's not necessarily the best place to be in with your exes.
Well, here's the thing, though. It depends, because you guys can grow apart to grow back together. Because once you grow apart, you can understand and realize and reflect on what was my responsibility in that relationship. What did I learn? What did I do? When you grow from that and can forgive and start all over, you can work yourself back to each other if it's meant to be. You ain't got to force it, because there's something to be said about a flow of something. A flow of something, you don't control it. It's just that. It's a flow. So if it ain't flowing, then I don't want it. Because it then becomes work. It's be job.
Exactly.
It's too hard. I don't want nothing like that. Not even my acting jobs. I'm not touching anything unless I want to and it's making me happy. Anything else, if you making me angry or I'm feeling a certain kind of way, when I step into your energy, I have a chance to go, yeah, no, this ain't for me. Deuces. I'll see you next time. I guess I'll see you next lifetime. Yep.
No, I love that. You seem to adopt that in your whole life, and it's so refreshing to see. That's why, like, when we see you pop up in things like this new show that you have on UMC, A House Divided, I'm like, wait, LisaRaye's doing a thing? Wait.
Yeah. I love what that's
about. You're so specific about what you pick and choose. So what made you say yes to that?
And I say they, a friend of mine is the producer of House Divided, Peter Wise, and he called me and he said, I got something for you. And I'm thinking, what is it? Because if it ain't no money, then what am I going to be excited about? What? So I was like, what is it? You know, he said, no, I got a role for you, sister. And so the way that I pick my roles now is like, where's it filming? Because I don't want to leave LA. And how long is it filming? Who's in it? And how much you paying? That's what I want to know.
Criteria.
And so, you know, all of those I got the answer to. And he sent over the scenes. And when I looked at the first scene, I said, oh, I need to read the script because this character seems a little deep and I need to know where she's coming from. So I read the whole script. It was a turn page. It made me go.
You was just...
Oh. And as I read all of my scenes, I called him right then. I said, I'm in, period. And then I started building the character. And when I stepped on the set the first day, I just felt her and became her. And it just automatically happened. You know what I mean? And you try to find different little things per character that you play.
Right.
Like my character in All of Us. You know, yeah, she was sassy too, but she was comedy. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then Single Ladies was a mature kind of comedy as well. You know what I mean? With a different type of sass. This character, she's just
she diabolical.
Yeah. She bringing it. She tries to claim something. And if you get in her way, she has no problem with letting you know, hey, hold on. I came here for this. And you can't keep getting in my way of what I'm feeling. Can't get in my way.
I love that you still on the Erica and Jill vibe.
I know, I'm feeling the Jill Scott Erica vibe. But she comes to wreak havoc. And that type of character you tend to pay attention to because that's when the trouble and the drama starts. And then you need to follow the story because then you want to know why. What's the backstory? Because nobody come in to cause trouble or to wreak havoc unless they have a backstory. And that backstory is normally what tell you why she's so aggressive with it. And I will say her backstory and her story and what she coming from and what she got, it makes everybody listen. And I like it.
This show's already, like, you guys, if y'all are not watching The House Divided, like I said at the beginning, please go and binge it on UMC.tv or use the app. I have a free code for you, real quick, 30, and you have a free 30-day free trial to binge it. because our sis is coming up in the season 2 of House Divided, and her character obviously worth watching. Do you feel embraced by Hollywood, LisaRaye? Do you feel like they understand you, they put you where you should be?
No, not as much as I just recently started feeling like I didn't really need them to validate me. Like, I never really cared about an Oscar. You know what I mean? I never felt like I needed an Oscar to validate me being in the business or my work or anything. To me, it seems almost like a curse. You know what I mean? When we get the Oscar, then we kind of almost disappear a little bit, you know? Yeah. But I'm not that kind of actress because I'm really, really a businesswoman, you know? And so for me, I do acting because I like to pretend. I like to entertain. I like to meet people, you know? It doesn't really rule nor run me. Business does, and building, you know? Yeah. But I'm not a fool. Building the brand and staying on TV helps everything LisaRaye does. You know what I mean? So I'm still going to do both because I still like both. But it's not like I get an audition and go, oh my God, it's not that. You know what I mean? It's just a job for me, just like everything I do, which is my mattress and furniture line.
I have streams.
Life Rocks, which is my vision board workshops that I do. I have Zen, which is a natural pain relief balm that's in Rite Aid right now that I'm an investor. My big investment in. I have PZI Jeans that is launching this summer. And I'm learning as I'm going because I'm designing jeans in a way in which I want jeans because I only wear white jeans. And I can't find all the white jeans that LisaRaye wants. So now I get to make. So my creativity is flowing. I'm a director. I directed my first film called Skin a couple of years ago. Loved it. So I'm not just doing one thing. You know what I mean? I'm doing multiple things. And I'm loving what I'm doing. I got, even Murder in the Thirst, which is my true crime investigation show that was on BT. I love doing that show. So I'm everywhere that I want to be. I'm not oversaturated. That's good because I don't want to work like that. I don't want you to call me Monday through Friday and I got to show up every day somewhere. I don't want to. That's too jobby for me. I got other shit to do. I love being a grandmama. I love being in my pool teaching her, and doggone it, if I got to be over here at the studio, I can't be over here with her. Well, you know what? I need to figure out something else to make some money then because you want me every day, and I'm not available every day. So there you go.
A whole boss. See, you ain't asking for nothing that you don't already bring to the table that you also already brought.
I tell you, there you go. You just been what I like you.
LisaRaye, I love you. Like, yes. And my auntie, sis, cousin, them.
Okay.
For a long time. I know all of them. So it's awesome to see you mature and grow through Hollywood in such a beautiful, just such a queenly way. I really enjoy seeing that for you. I love that for you.
Thank you. I do too. And it took me a minute to get here. And that's why we have to forgive the young ladies that haven't already gotten there because they have to go through their process too. Exactly. There are some young ladies that are in the TMI business, new reality TV, hence. You know what I mean? But I bet you they will learn too because they got to evolve because you don't want to stay the same. You can't stay the same. It's too much in the world that's going to make us change. Hence COVID-19. We're not going to ever be the same now. Whether people go on this side of it or this side of it, you're not going to be the same because it dictates something different to you. You're going to move differently now. You know what I mean? What you move and saying, we need more love in our world. And I need to unite with people. Either that or you're going to come out and say, I'm a crab in the barrel. I need to do this. Whatever that is, our world is going to change. And we pray that it don't go that way. And that's when we need people like myself. People like our pastors, people like the mentors, people that can really sow into people and say, don't do it that way. You got a voice. You are an influencer. Come over here and help us dictate this level of consciousness over here for our people. Because our people need to be groomed. Our people need to know what the truth is so they can know how to carry it out. People need to know how to have a dream and dare to be different. People need to know how to share and care. People need to know how to daydream and be able to pass the hand and pass the buck and pass the baton to someone else, because you can't always keep it. It's going to come back around to you. And then what you going to do with it? What you going to do with it? You know what I'm saying? And so I feel great. Let me tell you, I feel more empowered now. When people say, oh, LisaRaye getting older, it's like, yes, I am. And thank you. Because I don't want to look the same. I'm not trying to be 40. I'm not trying to be 30.
What's this?
I feel good being the age that I am. I do. And guess what? Yes, I got a piece of cellulite that I can't get rid of. And it wasn't there last year. And yep, I got an extra little wrinkle right here that's coming that wasn't there last month. I got that. Right. But guess what else that came with that? Maturity. Maturity came with that. So yeah, I'm proud. I'm proud to be the age that I am. And I still look the way that I look. Is it 40? No. But is it 41? Yes. No.
And not even, because I'm not even 40 or 41, and I think you look younger than me, LisaRaye.
Oh my God, thank you. It must be the eyelash.
Listen, I'm like, girl, please. We love it. We love to hear it. You just gave us Martin LisaRaye King Jr.
I know, right? I have a dream that one day.
I felt that. I felt that in my spirit. Yeah. We are running low on time, unfortunately. I know.
See, you having a good time, it just flowed.
It just flowed. I love it, because I love when I prepare and I psych myself out with all this preparation, and then I end up just having a conversation as if I've known these people like you forever. Because it just feels so good to know that you are just who you are.
That I'm us. I'm you.
Literally.
We are us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's
in a world where LisaRaye is a grandmother.
Yeah.
And she looks like this. This is the world that I want to live in, Lord. Yeah.
You know what they say? They say black don't crack, right?
It hasn't.
Oh, no.
Nah, LisaRaye, I don't care what you do, sis. We've seen you without the makeup because you hop on social media sometimes, and honestly, girl.
Thank you.
You got it.
Thank you so much. You got it, girl. You got it. Oh, I don't want to play no game. Maybe I was got it. Like,
well, I guess before you get out here, I could have you just serenade us. Or could you tell? Maybe we can end it here. What is something that you've learned in this industry that you take with you, no matter what situation you're putting yourself in, or something that you learned that you take with you? Yeah, check the check.
Always check after everybody. Don't put anyone in control of your stuff totally. You know, no matter who you have working with you and for you, aside of you, just make sure that everything runs across your desk, because you don't want anyone to take advantage of you. You don't want anyone to have and take your money away from you that you've worked for, you know, so you don't want to have any mishaps like that, because you might not ever be able to get that money back. You know what I mean? So trust your instincts. Go after what it is that you know that you want, and dare to be able to be different, and, you know, be able to ask somebody. You know, keep somebody in your life that I call is an accountability partner. Someone that you can call up and say, hey, I got this contract and they was asking me to do it for this month. You know, is that the going rate, or do you think I should do it? Because everything is about money. Everything is not about money. I don't do everything because of money. It's about relationships and opportunities too. And sometimes it's about the relationship of the company in which you're going to be in while you're doing that gig that could potentially get you something even bigger and better. It's about everything can't always be about money. So if you strategize and you're thinking and you got that accountability person and say, hey, what do you think about that? You know, that has been there in the business before you, or that you respect their word, then be able to have that conversation and then put it into your dialect. So then you can have that in your repertoire and you can say, oh, I've been through this. I can answer this question right here by myself. No. Or yes. What do I think? Or whatever that is. But don't rely on anybody. Learn while you're learning. Learn while you're working. Learn while you're in it.
That's such a word. That's such a word. It's a very similar word to what Ms. Tabitha Brown gave yesterday about working while you wait. Yeah. You know? Because a lot of people, they want to rush the rewards and everything. It's very similar. You got to get that work in and learn.
You got to put in your work. You got to pay your dues. And that's what I don't like about, the generation that's coming up and they want to have beef with somebody that has been there and paved the way for them. It's like, you can't have a beef, honey. You should not have a beef. This woman, this man is coming for you. Congratulate them. Try to jump on one of the mixtapes with them. Try to come do a collaboration with them instead of trying to shun them for what? Why? Right. They were there before you. You'll never be able to hold a candlestick to them because they're before you. You'll never be able to catch up because they were there before you. Stop it. Stop all the shit. Music is not gangster. Music is not the mafia. Cut it out. It's for enjoyment, pleasure, entertainment. Do that. Do your job. And that's it. God,
we need you on a worldwide.
And bring them down and destroy them and their careers and stuff. It's enough out here for all of us. Come on, can we share? Can we share? Can we all get along?
You would think.
Yeah, at least in my corner, that's what I want. And, I ain't got no problem with correcting them if you know what I mean. I ain't got no problem doing that. If we got a problem.
No issue.